Hello everybody and welcome to the channel. My name is Tilly, at your service. Today we're taking a look at the Firecracker collection. Carcharodontosaurus edition, I guess, aka the orange. This is also always a little bit of a struggle for me. I kind of dislike the color orange. Maybe even borderline kind of hate it. It's a little bit like how I feel about pink. So I find it kind of hard to I don't know, I just kind of find it hard to like mix it with things. In a way, it's almost easier to mix like the brownie oranges because it's brown. I don't know if that makes sense, but yeah. Also, my voice is gonna be a little bit croaky. I usually sing to like soften it up and do all of that, but I haven't had my thyroid medications for a few days, and my throat is kind of a little bit like raspy, or like it's kind of like the sensation of having a sore throat, but without having a cold. It's a little bit strange. But yeah, that's what happened when I don't have them, and I didn't have them for a few days, so I'm gonna sound like I just woke up and a little bit like an old lady raspy, but that's okay. I haven't typed down every single color that's on these. I've just typed down what's the base color of them. So like the region 0 is typed down. I should also mention, because I forgot to mention this, that I play on a private server, which means we have Dino Storage. Dino Storage adds a little bit more colors, I think, still than the original game. So, but you could probably still find something that kind of correlates or that like is similar to what it's in the base game. Anywho, so this first guy is color number 76. Oh, has some yellow and I think it's a red on top. That is probably yellow number 11 and not 4, to be fair. But it's either that or the other one. We then have 77 next to that. We then have 75 mixed with some, I believe it's the teal, lightest teal, or it might be the lightest turquoise. So it's either 94 or 59 for the spikes, and then it's 84, I believe. In the other regions, it's like that minty green. And we have some yellow on the region 3. So that's 75. We then have 217, which is more of like a brownie rusty kind of red. I put blue with this because in general blue works really good with like a cognac-y brown sort of color. So that's why I put blue on here, though to be fair, if it would be like a perfect reality or game situation, it would definitely be more of a Jean blue. Because the colors in this game is a lot more vibrant. I also put some orange in the region 3 on that one. We then have color number 42, which is also kind of like a rusty orange. I put some lighter blues with that, and I believe it's orange on the spikes. That is the glacial blue. And the blue that's before that on the belly, I believe, is 215, which is the sky blue. Next to that, we have 43, which is obviously more orange than brown, but it's still an orangey brown. I put some pinks with this. Pretty sure it's just a normal magenta. And probably color number 30 for the belly. We have some yellow up on the back of the spikes. And the actual spikes they look orange or very bright red from here. We then have 44, which is like the deepest, almost leaning red, I would say. And I just kind of made like a fiery sort of thing out of that, because that just felt mostly fitting. So it has a yellow belly. That 44 color is obviously on the whole body, region 0, and then we have some 75 for region 5 most likely, and I most likely it's either, it could be 70 for the spikes, like for region 2, but I think it might be the neon red, so that would be color number 1. Yeah, and then we have some white on the back in the region 3, which is always color number 36, if it's white. We then have next to 44, we have 21. This is also more like a brownie leaning lighter orange, obviously. So I think I put the lightest orange on top of this, so it's number 10, I think, in region 5, which is the lightest orange. It's kind of almost like a sunburst sort of yellow orange. That's what it's usually called in like coloring terms. And then we have a white body on that. And I think I put it looks like I put brown on the spikes, so it's probably color number 15 on the spikes on that one. We didn't have 22 next to that, which is the deeper version of that. Obviously, it's also like a brownie orange. I think actually I used color number 21 for the region 5 on this one. It's probably 10. That's probably what's on the belly. And then we seem to have some 75 on spikes. This guy is color 222 or 222, which is the cantaloupe dye, I believe. We have some color number 83, which is the lemon lime color, together with some orange on the back of the spikes. And then we have a yellow belly. Next one to that is color number 10. That's the lightest orange that exists in the game, apart from 21 that we saw over there. Obviously, this is more an orange. Still a little bit brown leaning, maybe. But it's the lightest orange we have in the game. Yeah. I put some pink with this. I think it's color number 30 probably for the region 5. And then I probably put 213, like the pinky based purple is probably what's on the spikes. And then probably either color number 50 or 30 for region 3 as well. And then last but not least, we have 208, which is pretty bright actually. Apart from 75, this is probably one of the most vivid oranges, like a proper orange, you know. I put a white belly on this. I just really like the contrast, you know. And then we put some cyan in. Cyan? I'm having a hard time speaking today. We put some cyan in region 5. And then some orangey spikes. It is what it looks like. So it's probably color number 75 for the spikes. And then it has white in region 3 again. I also feel like my brain hasn't been like in English mode for a few days. So it's taking me a little bit of time to like just getting into English. Thinking in English. Gotta slow down. So I feel like my English is more broken than normal, and I'm sorry for that. It's probably just my self-conscious. I don't like when you can hear, like, because sometimes I feel like my Swedish comes through, and I hate when my Swedish comes through, but I just haven't used English properly for a few weeks. So it takes some time getting into it, getting used to like sentences, words, everything like being in English and not having the Swedish brain on again, if that makes sense. So yeah, but that's the whole fire collection. I hope you enjoyed. Hopefully this is a little bit of a shorter video. Let me know in the comments down below if you feel like you just want the collections, or if you still want me doing the whole like stacked color, same dino, different regions. Like, I'd really like you to leave me a comment about that, telling me how you feel, or if I should just do the collections videos. And yeah, I hope you have a fine holiday, whether you celebrate Christmas or New Year's or whatever you do. There will be some videos up in between days and stuff like that. But obviously, in Sweden, at least in my family, we celebrate Christmas on the 24th. And then obviously New Year's, everybody celebrates the same. Well, no, actually, because there's like Chinese New Year's and stuff like that, right? So, but yeah, there will be videos of. But in case you don't see them, Happy New Year and Merry Christmas to you all. I hope wherever you are in the world that you're staying healthy, or as healthy as you can. And I know holidays can be really horrible and heavy for certain people, so I wish you the best if you're struggling over the holidays. I appreciate you watching. Take care of yourself. Goodbye.